Here at Min.News is a story entitled In 2001, Mysterious Red Rains Fell in Southern India. Are they alien microorganisms? And the author begins, rain is common in life since human beings entered the industrial evolution. Due to air pollution, sometimes they've heard news reports such as black rain, yellow rain, or green rain. But have you heard of red rain from the sky? Perhaps everyone's first impression, this must be caused by air pollution. But if this red rain is made up of red cells, then the rain is blood rain. In 2001, in the southern Indian state of Kerala, it rained red rain for more than 2 months. The rain was red as blood, and the scene was terrifying. The strange thing is that the red rain was limited to a few square kilometers, and after 2 months it had not spread. A few days before the next red moon, local people heard a huge explosion, and many houses quaked. One could tell that it was not thunder, but a special kind of explosion. Could it be that a mysterious extraterrestrial object passed through the atmosphere and just landed here and exploded? What are these red rains? Could they be alien microbes? At first, physicists in India suspected that the particles were red sand, possibly drifting from the desert. Because in 1968, the UK once had red rain. Later, after inspection, these red rain particles were all sand. They came from the Sahara and were brought over by a high-pressure air dump. But when Indian biologists tested it, the red rain sand hypothesis was quickly overturned. Because through biological assays and electron microscopy, these red particles appeared similar to biological cells. They had cell walls, amino acids, carbon, oxygen, sodium, iron, and other substances inside. And the compositional structure was very similar to biological cells. The only strange thing was that there was no nucleus in the cells, and the DNA inside the cell could not be found. This shows that the red rain particles were definitely not sand. Moreover, the scope of the red rain was very strange. It had been over Kerala for 2 months. And no matter how the weather and wind direction changed, it was not taken away. This proves that the red rain is not rolled over by strong winds and heavy rains. Its formation is either from a local mysterious species or formed by alien mysterious species left in the local area, combined with the explosions heard by locals. Many scientists put forward the hypothesis of alien creatures. The explosion may have been caused by alien meteors passing through the atmosphere. After they reached the ground, they exploded into many tiny particles and microbes. As the local climate rained, these microbial cells fell with it. The assumption, though bizarre, quickly sparked a heated debate. Opponents believed that alien life was nonsense and did not exist at all. However, there were also many supporters. Many believe the red rain event is the answer to the origin of life on Earth. The origin of our life is likely to come from different microorganisms in space. The origin of life on Earth has always been a mystery. Although there was Darwinian evolution, from where did the original primitive cells come from? 2 froms in that sentence. From where did the original primitive cells come? The Earth was formed 4.5 billion years ago. But there's a lot of evidence that life did not exist for the first 4 billion years. 4 billion years ago, the Earth suffered a violent impact. And 50,000 years later, life suddenly flourished. Or the proof was found of life suddenly flourishing. And the speed of evolution was incredible. Therefore, it is suspected that the original cells came from outer space. Although many people believe the Earth is the only place in the universe where life exists. But now many scientific experiments have proved that microorganisms can withstand extremely cold environments and dry environments. Therefore, primitive cellular organisms may have survived on their journey to the Earth. In 1996, a meteorite numbered ALH8 4001 from Mars reached the Earth, which once caused the Earth's search for... we have a language translation barrier here. It says here, which once caused the Earth's search for extraterrestrial life. Which once caused the Earth's search for... which encouraged the Earth's search for extraterrestrial life. Because scientists have discovered microbial fossils on the surface of the Martian meteorite. However, other hypotheses have also been put forward, and the red rain particles may still come from Earth. The first is that a pollen cell may have been responsible, or a type of fungal spore, or perhaps a certain finely powdered algae. But these were quickly rejected. These plant granule cells all have nuclei, so why was there no nucleus in any of the granules that fell? Plant cells generally have chloroplasts required for photosynthesis, but they were not found. In addition, under the microscope, no chitin was found in the cell walls of the red rain particles, which are particular to insects, and also algae. But since it is not part of a plant cell, could it be an animal red blood cell? Some biologists said that the red rain cells were very similar in size to mammalian red blood cells. What's more, mammalian red blood cells do not contain a nucleus. That's you and me. This is another horrible hypothesis, because according to the account of rainfall for more than 2 months, where could all this mammal blood have come from? Could it have come from birds or bats flying in the sky? South India is indeed full of bats, with thousands migrating every year. But if they are red blood cells from bats, where did the bat carcasses go? In addition, mammalian red blood cells have a very short lifespan and may remain active only for a few minutes in the environment. In 2006, the red particles were sent to the UK's Wakanama laboratory for testing. After testing, scientists discovered another surprising phenomenon. They put the particles into some conventional cell culture medium and found that they actually split. That is to say, they're still active today and can activate and even replicate themselves.